Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Good afternoon, Swanee.
Welcome to your Monday, darling.
Right?
Did you have a good weekend? Did you dance and sing and see all your friends?
I did all three, until the early hours of Sunday morning.
I did none of those things.
Can I reveal the stat you told me in our office?
Sure, I can't
Off
remember
air?
what it was.
We were talking about walking. Mm-hmm. And you said to me that you walked 9 kilometres in your own house.
Correct.
That is insane.
Yes, and it's not singing or dancing, it's folding and sorting and cooking.
Wow.
And building fires and organising a new hard rubbish collection. So it is possible. Speaking of steps.
Yes.
We digress. The 1st of August was on Friday, and August traditionally for me has become the month that I walk for the Fred Hollows Foundation.
Yeah.
Big ups to Specsavers who really get behind me. And I am doing it again this year. My tally so far is 29 kilometres. Normally I do 300 kilometres in the month.
It's a lot of walking.
It's a lot of walking. It's about 10 Ks a day, which is easier for me now than it used to be. But even that's a big number. And the feedback I've got from people is, I'm really happy for you, but get stuffed. Okay? So what I'm doing is this. I am not going to commit to do 300 kilometres this month. I'm going to do 150 kilometres, which is the suggested amount from the Fred Hollows Foundation.
And I feel like that's easy for Chrissy Swan.
It's easy for me. I know that it's not easy for everybody. Specsavers has come on board big time. And if you want to get behind me and raise some money to cure preventable blindness, it is possible. The Fred Hollows Foundation does amazing work. Give me a call now and commit to doing something.
It could even be like 20 kilometres, right?
Might be 20 kilometres over the month. Might be 30. Might be 100. Give us a call, and Specsavers is going to give us all an amazing surprise.
It's an amazing cause.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And the 1st of August marks the beginning of my great big walk, and will I be doing it alone?
Chrissy's Say G'day.
Yeah, the feedback over the last 4 years has been, shut up, show off. Stop asking us to walk 300 kilometres in the month of August for Fred Hollows Foundation. I am pulling it back to 150 Ks, which is going to be difficult but doable for me. But I know that not everybody's mad for walking for their mental health like I am. So, Courtney, are you going to commit to doing a little bit or a lot over August?
Okay, so it was also my birthday on the 1st of August, so it was a good day to start.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm doing 50. I do have 4 kids, 8 and under, so I'm using it as my time away to raise the money, but also I need time away from those children. So, yes, I'm going for my walk.
You are going to commit to 50 kilometres over the month of
Yes.
August. Well done, Courtney. And for that, here is the surprise from Specsavers.
Oh.
They believe in you so much, and they believe in the cause so much, they are going to pledge $5,000 on your behalf to the Fred Hollows Foundation already.
How good's that?
Yay!
How
So good.
All right, we'll be checking in with you later. Rebecca, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Have you ever done this amazing Fred Hollows Foundation Big Fred's Walk?
No, I haven't. I previously used to donate until some issues with my work came up, and I'm currently not working, so I thought this would be another way to still contribute.
Absolutely, you can, and that's the great thing about walking. It costs nothing, Beck.
That's exactly right, and I need to do it for my own health as well.
And for just to give your brain a breather, how much are you going to commit to?
100K.
100 Ks, that is a lot. And here's the good news, you don't need to donate a penny because on your behalf, Specsavers is chucking in $5,000.
Fantastic.
How good. All right, let's
go to
finish with
Danny.
you. Danielle, hello.
Hello.
Hi, how much are you committing to?
Oh, I'm doing 150K.
Whoa! Go big or go home, hey?
Well, I probably do more than that anyway, but I know I can comfortably do that.
All right. Well,
With my work, I do.
if you can comfortably do that, that is brilliant. Specsavers are going to commit $5,000 on your behalf to end avoidable blindness in First Nations people. How good?
That is amazing.
Well
All right.
done to everyone that just said they're going to commit there. And also check out fredhollows.org if you would like to donate or maybe learn more about the amazing work that they and Specsavers do.
Yes, get on board. It's amazing.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
At Priceline Pharmacy, members get more. Sister Club members enjoy $5 rewards vouchers, exclusive goodie bags, special member offers, and more. Remember to scan your Sister Club card every time you shop.
Shop, scan, reward, repeat at Priceline.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Yeah.
God, didn't that weekend fly?
It did.
Tell you what, who's had a busy weekend sifting through their Google reviews is the great Manu Feldel.
Manu.
I mean, where did we first get to meet Manu? I reckon it was on Ready Steady Cook.
Was he on Ready Steady Cook?
I reckon he was.
I just would have said NKR.
Nah, I reckon he was around before then.
Aha.
But he has a restaurant in Sydney. I didn't actually know that. It's called Bistro Red Lion by Manu. Got to get the big name out there.
Obviously.
Anyway, French restaurant, obviously. And by all accounts, lots and lots of good reviews. But one came in very, very poorly. She says, noise in the bistro was so loud it was hard to hear people at our table. Perhaps some sound deadeners would help. Food a little bland and lacking a sense of great combined flavours. Presentation of the scholar boudin, off-putting, boudin. Plus, please keep I love this line. Please keep working on the cuisine. Wine selection was good. Best wishes.
Wow.
Anyway, Manu has not liked this Google review one bit and he's reposted it on his Instagram account and said, thanks, Karen. Which, of course, is a reference to, I think, the whole identity of a Karen came from America. It's the short hair.
The blonde soccer mum cut.
The blonde soccer mum cut, the getting mad and voicing your negative opinions for no good reason. Anyway, I've got a couple of thoughts on this. One, Manu, why would you do this? Why would you repost the negative review? Because I wouldn't have known it existed, except you've posted it. And then the Daily Mail have picked it up. Now everybody knows that there's been a nasty review and may have second thoughts about visiting your Bistro Red Lion by Manu restaurant. Secondly, I think that there are two types of people. One that look at Google reviews as if they are absolute gospel.
Yeah.
And you will not buy a product, go to a restaurant, visit a hotel, find a park, whatever. You know that there's Google reviews for parks for kids.
Really?
Yeah. Some people consult Google reviews as if it is like the end.
It's the decision maker.
Yes. These are also people that leave reviews. Now, I've never left a review. I think I've left two, actually, that I've been asked to. One was for a fence that I had built, and he said, I'm just starting out. Could you possibly leave a Google review? I said, sure. And I can't remember the other one, but I've had to log in. It was not easy.
Well, often these days, I feel like you get emails after getting a haircut, after dining at a restaurant, begging basically for you to leave a Google review.
I know.
They're desperate for them.
They're desperate because the good ones are worth their weight in gold. The bad ones are bad. People even have their own little formulas. So if you go, okay, I want to go to a restaurant. I want to go to Chez Pierre. You look it up, and then if there is like a minimum of 4.7 stars, but there's 300 reviews, that's okay. But if there's 3,000 reviews, you're allowed to go with it if the number is a bit smaller.
Oh
so
God, it's
it
so
might
confusing.
be, I know, it might be okay if 4.5 is okay if there's thousands of reviews. It's not okay if there's only 4 reviews.
Got it.
Have you ever left a Google review?
I don't think I have, Swanee, but I think I have. If I were to, it would probably be negative because, like, nowadays, like a restaurant, they want you to tip. Then they want you to leave a Google review. It's like, guys, I've bought the meal. I've supported you. Chill out. But if you piss me off at the restaurant and my food's bad, I maybe will leave a review.
So would you log in just to give a 1 star like this Google reviewer did for the Bistro Red Lion by Manu?
I mean, yeah, I did it to my Uber Eats driver the other day because he didn't come to my door.
Really?
And he lied about not being able to find a car park. I'm like, no, you've lied. There's a free car park there. You get 1
And
star.
so how many stars?
1. I made no, sorry, bro.
See, I would never leave. I'm the opposite. If I was
Okay.
to leave a Google review, it would have to be a 5 star. I just don't feel like it's up to me to ruin someone's life.
It's not ruining their life, though. It's
It
offering
sort of is in a
constructive
way.
feedback.
No, it's not. I do that in person, not in a Google review.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
We are talking about Google reviews. I've never left a bad one. Jack says that if he was to leave one, it would only be to complain.
Do you know what I do, though?
And I get it. I do get it.
I give positive feedback in real time. I do.
Yes.
So if I've loved a meal or I've loved a cocktail, I'll tell them there and then. Like, I chat to the waiter about it.
And what about if you get bad, if you've got a bad one, do you save that for when you're at home? Or do you do it in person too?
No, see, I think that's a bit cowardly. If you do it in person in a kind way. Because
Yeah.
I like my martini dirty with olive.
Yeah.
And sometimes I struggle with that, so I'll just have a conversation.
Can we please talk about specific lines that you use to get the order that you want tomorrow?
Okay, done.
Write that
Tom,
down.
Can you write that down? Yeah.
Okay, because my stepmom has a way of ordering a coffee and
I
you've got
love
a
it.
certain way of ordering a drink. But we are talking about negative Google reviews.
And Swanee, I did just want to mention the fact Manu is complaining about a bad review when it's literally his job on TV to give negative reviews is
Yes.
kind of hypocritical.
It is a bit, I guess. We are speaking, of course, Manu Feldel. He's got a restaurant. He's had a bad review and he's told everybody. Thanks a lot, Karen. Hello, Anon number one.
Hi, guys.
Now,
How are you?
good. What happened to you that made you go home and tap out a bad Google review?
It was actually a local dentist that removed one of my wisdom teeth in the chair with local anaesthetic. And when I went home, after the anaesthetic wore off, I was still numb for months afterwards because I had nerve damage.
I sort of get this one, though. That's like a community service announcement, isn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It still tingles sometimes years later. It's been like 2
Wow.
years.
Wow.
So I had to leave a bad Google review for that one.
And I've never left a review. Do you have to leave your name on there?
I can't remember.
I reckon
think
you do,
so.
unless you've got a special
A
burner
username.
email. Yeah.
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 I think I did, yeah.
Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, a non-1. Let's go to a non-2.
Anon too. I love that you've got to stay anonymous. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. Yeah.
Where did
I
you-
love that I'm a non too.
I know you're not the only one. Where did you have to leave a negative review?
Yeah, so I went to a hair salon and I just got like black hair dye. Normal, easy, straight going. It went all over my forehead. And then they actually used like, I don't know what it was, like alcohol wipes.
Yes, they
but
use pure alcohol
continuously-
wipes. Yeah.
They continuously rubbed on my forehead until I got about 4 burns across it. So, like, and they were really bad burns. They were scarring as well. So I left a review. They actually replied to my review and gave me like no, that's not true. You didn't come here. It must have been a different clinic. And then you can't actually reply to a reply. So
Oh, how
I
annoying.
couldn't get my just like third sense in. Like, it was so bad.
Oh, that is like when you're fighting with someone in primary school and they go, nah,
Yeah, I know. That's like early gaslighting.
It is, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying.
Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, a non-2.
And also, Anon, next time you can just, put a bit of oil on where your hairline is and then the dye doesn't stick. You can get that from Priceline.
Good tip.
Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Hello. You had a bad meal in a pub, which makes sense to leave a negative review. But what happened?
Well, I spoke to the manager first and I said, look, I'm not really happy with my meal. And they basically
What was wrong
just
with
took
it,
away.
Anna? What was wrong with it?
Well,
Tell us everything.
I ordered a grilled fish and it came out like cardboard and it was dry as anything. And I actually spoke to the manager and said, look, I'm really sorry, I just can't eat this. And she just looked at me and she said, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh.
That's a
And just
weird
fobbed
reaction.
me off.
Yeah. So you
Fobbed
said
me off.
no worries, and then you quickly got home and logged on to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
went on to their website and left a bad review, and about a month later, someone got back to me and asked me the person's name. I said, I don't know, I can't remember.
Please tell me you
And,
wrote in the review that it tasted like cardboard.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Good.
Good, excellent.
I like that detail.
All right, let's finish with you, Cass. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What sort of intel have you got on Google review?
Well, I had a hair salon and we relocated and we moved closer to another salon. And so within about 3 weeks, I went from having 5 positive reviews to having 20 negative reviews on my listing. And this was back in the time when it wasn't Google, it was like True Local or something. So you didn't actually really have to put your name or anything. You could just make a username.
Yeah.
There's all these random usernames popping up.
Who was
with
it?
all these negative reviews.
And who do you think it was leaving these reviews?
I found out about a couple of months later from a new client that the salon up the road was actually asking their clients to leave negative reviews.
This happens all the time.
It's so petty. I love it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Meghan Markle sat down for an interview.
It's been a while since we've heard from her and
How long
Harry.
has it been?
Well, I feel like the last time we heard from her was
with Oprah.
Who was
it?
asking that question?
Oh my God, that was so juicy.
So good. And even just that backdrop of Oprah's backyard, I love.
It was magical, wasn't it? Well, she has sat down again and she has opened up about trauma.
When you've been through any level of pain or trauma, I believe part of our healing journey, certainly part of mine, is being able to be really open about it. And I haven't really scraped the surface on my experience, but I do think that I would never want someone else to feel that way. If me voicing what I have overcome will save someone or encourage someone in their life to really genuinely check in on them and not assume that the appearance is good so everything's okay, then that's worth it. I'll take a hit for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, I guess.
I've got something to confess, Swanee. I think I've started watching Suits again on Netflix, just as a background watch.
Yeah.
I really like Meghan Markle.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know that she's not her character on Suits.
I know.
I mean, I don't want to break it to you gently. You're a sweet kid.
There's and even in this interview, I'm like, she looks great. I kind of get what she's saying. I feel like she is.
She looks great.
Well, look.
That's what this is about, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's had a little glow up. She's been doing a lot of therapy.
I'm here for it. What are your thoughts?
I don't know about these two. I want to like them, but every time I see them, I just go, ugh, what now?
Yeah, okay. You don't want to hear from them anymore.
Not really. Not really.
I'd love to see her act again.
And also, look, I understand what she's saying in that, talking about, her being bullied and all that sort of stuff. And she's really been through the mill. Talking about it might help someone else. But when your profile is as huge as hers, it doesn't matter what you're saying. It's not really relatable.
No, I fully
Do you know what I
appreciate
mean?
where you're coming
Like,
from there,
if you're a teenager in your parents' room being attacked online by the awful kid at school, what even small element of the princess's life in her mansion in Montecito could you really relate to?
Yeah. Given her scenario, it's like the one person that could maybe relate is Kate Middleton.
Yeah, and just the massive support networks that she has and the wealth to disappear, and I don't know. I understand what she's saying, but I also think it's a bit disingenuous, but I'm always going to go that way. Who else are we talking about here?
Zac Efron.
Okay, so Zac Efron's... He's had a fall.
He has had a fall.
He's had a fall.
A fall I can probably relate to.
He's of the age where you have a fall. And he fell into a body of water, which is very dangerous.
A pool in his villa in Ibiza.
He was found there, dragged out, but he has taken to social media to say that everything is okay. He'd been taken to hospital.
I need to know what happened. I need some leaked CCTV footage because...
Do you?
Swanee,
I think we know what happens at a villa in Ibiza, do you?
Yeah, but to be pulled out by two people and then be said it was a minor incident doesn't sound too minor.
No, it sounds fairly major. And also, it could have been a very different article that we were reading today about Zac Efron. Those people that found him are angels.
This This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hello. Welcome back from your weekend. The week rolls on, doesn't it? And do you know what I'm already missing?
What?
I am missing the opportunity to give someone a trip overseas because Lord knows it's life-changing. And I was just sitting down eating a big plate of dumplings and honey chicken, if you don't hardly mind, on Friday.
Love honey.
And I thought, you know what would be a great way to kick off the week? What about a trip to Hong Kong to eat your body weight in Xiaolong Bao, thanks to Cathay Pacific and Overlow Hotels?
Let's bloody do it, Swanee.
Let's bloody do it before the end of the show.
Make sure you register via the Nova Player app. It's called Chrissy's Dumpling Discovery, and we could be chatting to you in the next half an hour. Next, we're playing Chrissy's Quizzy, and for a third week in a row, Swanee.
Get out. $200 cash thanks to the chase.
Thanks to the chase, and let's just thank Larry Emder himself personally.
Go for gold, Laz.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away this cash.
The Chase, tonight, 5 o'clock on 7 and 7+.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Here's a question that you may or may not see on the chase. How much, almost to the dollar, did Mummy spend on dumplings and other Chinese morsels for her newly minted 13-year-old son? Happy birthday, kid, on Friday.
$82.
Weirdly, about $200 cash.
Oh, that's a lot of dumplings.
That child, where does he put them? Oh, he's 6'3", that's why. Anyway, Georgia and Brooke, you are playing for the bum bag with $200 in it. Hopefully you don't get to spend it on other people eating dumplings. Hello, Georgia.
Hello.
Hi. Are you a high school maths and science teacher?
Sure am.
Wow, that sounds really hard.
Some days it is.
I'd like you to come over to my place when my kids have any questions. Brooke, you've just done school pickup and now you're off to get the passport photos.
Yes, we are.
How old are they?
10 and 7.
Oh, well, that'll be easy to get them to look straight down the lens without smiling. It's very hard when they're toddlers.
Oh, yes, well, the 10-year-old, yeah, it's hard to get a smile from her some days.
I hear you. All right, your names are your buzzers, girls. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, and we'll walk away with the money can't buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag plus $200 cash stuffed in it. Question number 1. French pole vaulter Anthony Amirati went viral over the weekend. Why?
Georgia.
Why, Georgia? Yes?
Because he knocked the pole with his privates and missed out on the medal.
He knocked the bar over with his baguette. That's what she said.
It's a pretty big baguette.
It's a big baguette.
Who got that, Georgia? Sorry, I was looking at photos of the baguette.
I think it was Georgia, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
The ATO stands for what?
Georgia.
Yes, Brooke.
Australian Taxation Office.
Yes, correct. Question number 3, that's one apiece. 39 years ago today, Kate Bush released this song. I make a deal with God.
Yes, Georgia.
We're doing high.
No, Brooke. Oh, it was who said that, Georgia or Brooke?
Georgia said that, Brooke.
Brooke, do you want to have a free go?
What's the question?
What is the song called?
Oh. Deal with God?
It is only one of the greatest songs of all
Hey.
time. It's called Running Up That Hill.
In brackets, a deal with God is in there.
Okay, done.
I'm going to
Yep.
give that to Brooke.
Brooke gets 2 for that.
I'm feeling nice on this Monday. Question number 4.
Can you name the singer who paused her concert in Munich on Saturday to watch the women's 100-metre final? She's...
Georgia.
Ooh, Brooke?
Did Brooke finish her name, though? Georgia.
Taylor Swift.
No. Brooke,
Good guess.
free shot.
Oh, that was going to be my guess.
Oh, it is the great Adele.
Hey, it's me, Adele.
It's Adele. We'll be talking more about that before the end of the show.
Question number 5. This is for the win, Brooke.
Mount Hotham is located in which state?
Brooke.
Yes, Brooke?
Victoria?
It sure is, baby. That $200 cash will pay about an eighth of the costs of the passport. So good on you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I want to get to the bottom of a character trait that I cannot for the life of me understand. And I'm coming at you with the desire to understand it.
You want to learn.
I want to learn. I'm talking about yawn pokers. And normally I can see both sides of every story. Even if I don't agree, I can see what's trying to be achieved. I cannot understand a yawn poker.
Now-
are you a yawn poker? That is, if someone is yawning, do you have the overwhelming desire to stick your finger in their mouth?
13 24 10 if you are, because we have questions.
I want to talk to you right now about it.
I'd never heard about this until you brought it up on Thursday.
I can't believe that you've never heard it or seen it or had it happen to you.
Ever. I would bite the finger off if someone did it.
No, you don't. You're so shocked. You can't believe it.
Because, someone might accidentally tickle your throat.
No, it's not designed.
The finger goes all the way back.
It's not designed for the whole finger to go in. It's just a disruption from your yawn.
People are so stupid. What a stupid thing to do.
No, Jack. We're being friendly.
Oh, no, 13 24 10. We want to learn. Sorry, we're not judging.
We want people to be able to call up and just be questioned.
Yeah, no, you're right.
We've got Rachel. Hi, Rach.
Hello, that was a really horrible introduction there.
Wasn't it? I'm sorry, Rachel.
I mean, look, Rachel, in fairness, not both of us were horrible and closed-minded.
No, Jax, no. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just something that my husband and I do to him, and it's mean, and I know it, and I'm an addict, and I'm sorry.
I'm an addict is great.
Mean, and I know it.
I'm a horrible person, but it's like when you unswaddle a baby and they stretch with such innocence and they yawn, and I'll just go, pop, and put my finger in his mouth.
Even on a baby, Rachel?
Oh, no, I wouldn't on a baby. I just do it on my husband. It's only my husband and I do it to each other, and it's a competition who does it first, and not while we're driving, and not out
I
in
love
public
that
with everyone.
I love that there are rules, and I love that you know that it's mean, but you do it anyway.
Yep, competition.
Was it something that your family also did?
No, I don't even know where it started or how it started or how long, but we just do it, and it's just a joke. It's just, I don't know, it's childish. I'm a child. I know that.
No, you're saying all these negative things.
Yeah, you're being mean to yourself. I didn't even have to call you
I know,
stupid.
you didn't have to, Jack. That's fine, because I know I'm stupid. But I laugh. And it gets him every time. He gets shocked every time. He's like, why do you do it? You're going to give me a stroke. And I just smile.
Rachel,
And I love him.
this has given us so much insight. I've always wanted to know.
Rachel, we're going to send you a double pass to It Ends With Us in cinemas August 8. And I'm going to give you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher because I feel bad for calling you stupid.
Plus, you need
I'll have to share it with my husband.
Yeah, you'll need some hand steriliser, at least on that index finger that you're using to yawn poke with.
We have a full board of yawn pokers, Swanee.
Nikki, are you a yawn poker?
Yes, I am.
Why?
I am. I don't know. When my niece and nephew were born, I started doing it to them. Every time they open their mouth or yawn, I'd stick my finger in there.
Are you like Rachel in that you know that it's mean, but you do it anyway, or don't you know that it's mean?
No, I don't know that it's mean.
How would you react, Nikki, if you and I were friends? Because I've got a strict no yawn poking policy, and if you poked me in my yawn, I would be like, don't ever do that again.
Well, maybe I wouldn't do it to you then.
Nikki,
I thought you were going to say I would tell you to go take a hike.
we're going to send you a double pass to It Ends With Us in cinemas August 8 too. Now, Carly takes this to a whole new level, Swan.
Carly, you do not reserve your yawn poking just for humans. Who else do you do it to?
My dog.
You could lose a finger, Carly.
What does your
I can't help it.
What does your dog do?
Oh, he doesn't care. He's just happy that he's just getting attention. It doesn't matter.
Does he look at you? Does he give you the same eyes a human does when you poke their yawn?
Yeah, honestly, he does look at me like that was a really good yawn and you've just broken it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's mean, Carly. Stop it.
And one day, Carly, you're going to lose a finger. I'm telling you. The dog is going to retaliate and bite back.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's your place for flights to exciting places.
Discover Hong Kong with Overlow Hotels and experience a world full of wonder. Book now at overlowhotels.com.
Chrissy's Dumpling Discovery.
You know, one of my dreams was to go to Europe on my own, which I have done. My second dream is to go to Hong Kong and eat 1 billion dumplings.
Stop. Have you been to Hong Kong?
I haven't.
Neither.
And before I was a walker, I was like, oh, I'd love to go to Hong Kong, but everybody says, oh, you've got to do so much walking. Now I am primed.
Yeah.
We have got a trip of a lifetime for you to Hong Kong, staying at the Overlook hotels and flying Cathay Pacific. This is how it's going to work. We need 2 players. I'm salivating.
I can hear it.
I am salivating because I have a recipe here for a classic Chinese dish. I'm going to start to read out the ingredients, and the first of our callers to get in with their name when they know the ingredients that I'm reading out, what they make, gets to play tomorrow for this trip. We've got Alana and Joanne. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How much do you love dumplings?
Totally love them.
Totally love them. And how good would it be to stuff your face straight out of that little bamboo basket in Hong Kong?
It would be amazing.
All right. You following? I'm going to start reading out some ingredients for a classic Chinese dish. The minute you know what the dish is, you've got to buzz in with your names first. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Let's start with a pork filling, shall we? Like all good things start with. 3 pounds or 1.5 kilos of pork scotch fillet, some red food colouring, some Chinese 5-spice powder, some sesame oil, some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, finely chopped eshallot. Ooh, hang on, there's actually 2 parts to this. Let's move on to the dough. Warm water, white sugar, plain flour, corn flour. Any ideas, ladies?
Alana.
Yes, Alana?
Is it a pork bun?
It is a pork bun! Yes! How many could you eat in one sitting, Alana?
Oh, look, they're pretty big and juicy, but give me 5.
Yes, 5. 5 is a good
Alana,
start.
you are our carryover champ. You will be playing again tomorrow. And if you get tomorrow's right, Wednesday's right, and Thursday's right, you could win this incredible trip to Hong Kong on Friday. If you would like to play against Alana tomorrow, make sure you register via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
But first,
Chrissy's clickbait.
well, Adele must be exhausted. She finished up a residency in Vegas and now she's gone to Munich for another residency. Is this true?
Wow. Doesn't she just want to have a chill out summer, like a break?
Yes, and I think that this would explain how emotional she got. She did stop to watch the 100 metres final on the Olympics. I don't know whether it's in Paris, whatever.
I did see her pop that up on the big screen.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I would have been, if I'm there to see Adele, I don't care about watching that.
I agree. Oh, my God.
Keep singing.
I'd be like, just show some gorgeous footage of your eyes.
Yeah.
But she did sing Someone Like You, which is the saddest song that's ever been written, really.
Yeah.
Unrequited Love, etc. But she was super emotional talking about it. I think there's something going on here.
My second album, it really was my first friend when it came to music, of my own music. Whenever I do this song, especially for big crowds, I don't know why I find it so much more overwhelming that this is my song when it's in front of... Oh, I'm so relieved when at the end I've been shitting myself the other I'm not excited to leave you at all, but I'm feeling emotional about a lot of things. But this song changed my life for the better, and it brings me so much joy when I sing it.
Did you hear her say I'm overly emotional about other things?
Something's happening.
You reckon she's breaking up with Rich Paul? Is that his name, Rich Paul?
She's just dumped Rich Paul, and then that would make sense as to why singing Someone Like You would make you so emotional. I don't know, I'm just coming up with a theory.
I think she's exhausted. I think she needs a lie down and a good 7 days where she doesn't even change her undies.
Yeah, true. If
Just
you had to
Woody, mac and cheese, bang.
pick your favourite Adele song, what would it be?
It's hard because you know that I am an Adele stan, but I'll have to go fairly predictable. Rolling in the Deep is always good.
Anthemic.
It's so good. Yours?
I'm old school. Mine would probably have to be Hometown Glory.
Oh, that is old school.
From her first album.
Do you remember hearing her for the first time and just going, who is this?
No, I remember actually specifically hearing her sing this song live with you in front of me at Rod Laver in Melbourne or Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
And there was the beautiful graphics of Melbourne around the stage.
Oh, my God, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
She's a queen.
From one queen to a new queen, Charlie XCX had a birthday We love her.
Love
she is
her.
having a moment.
She released a remix of a song on Friday called Guess with Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
It's so dirty and so good. I'm going to play it to you off air.
Okay, thank you very much. She's having a brat summer. We're having a brat winter. Whatever.
Whatever.
She had a birthday, and here is the intel from the bartender.
Oh, I like
mean, this
it.
is naughty to spill the goss. This message says, I bartended for Charlie XCS's here, and this is what I saw at a star-packed event. Lord and Charlie and Rachel commanding the stage. Who's Rachel?
I'm not actually so sure who Rachel is.
Never been so old in my life. Glenn Powell, appearance, and then left.
Glenn Powell's
He's that
rom-com actor.
Yuck. Sabrina Carpenter, quiet and sweet. Billie Eilish and Nat Wolff being very cute. Who's Nat Wolff? My God, I'm going to have another fall.
Nat Wolff is an American muso, a singer.
Oh, okay. Barbie Ferreira and Alexa Demi.
Oh, two of my favourites from Euphoria.
Oh, my God. Lucas Gage. Oh, I know that name.
Yeah, he was on the White Lotus, Swanee.
Got it.
And then he dated Chris Appleton, Kim Kardashian's hairdresser.
Oh, my God. And then Nelly Furtado. That's a name from my generation.
Yes.
Very quick, but she all smiles, but she left quickly. Well, that's because she's my age.
Fun party that would have
Such
been.
a fun party. This has been a fun party too, and we'll meet you back here for more partying on the Chrissy Swan Show tomorrow.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.